Hi everyone, I'm Magnuson. I'm a co-founder at AppBoy. AppBoy is a marketing automation platform for mobile applications. And at AppBoy, we've always believed that success in mobile should be measured by more than just user counts and downloads. We've always believed that applications should be focused on things like customer engagement, customer success, driving real business metrics like revenue, monetization, or awareness. And so from the very beginning, we've always built our platform focused on trying to turn people's users into customers and to try and turn mobile applications into businesses. And with that platform, which includes our user profile system, our audience targeting, and a huge suite of messaging automation and marketing automation features, our customers have been able to increase their user engagement, lower the amount of churn that they have early on, lower the churn of long-time users, lift their monetization, lift their engagement, and lift their organic growth. And today, I'm really happy to announce two major additions to the AppBoy platform. The first one is multivariate content testing for up to 6 message variations across all of AppBoy's messaging platforms, which includes all of email, AppBoy's native in-app messaging system, which lets you touch everyone that comes into your application regardless of messaging preferences, and is highly customizable, as well as traditional push notifications on iOS, Android, Windows, and Unity. The second is optimal send time, which allows us to take the user profiles that we build on everyone and take the individual message medium the message being sent out at and analyze that user's behavior to figure out the optimal time to deliver a message so that the right message goes to the right user at the right time. So first, I'm going to start out with the user profile because at AppBoy, everything starts out with understanding who your user is. And you can see up on the screen here a profile for a typical user. You can see that AppBoy automatically is collecting information around app usage, like sessions, median session length, when they've been using your application. We're also collecting the purchase history. We're able to take any sort of custom customer attributes or user lifecycle events so that people can run purchase funnels and they can target particular demographics within their user base. As well as engagement metrics, we're able to actually run things like drip campaigns or marketing funnels or re-engagement campaigns by looking at what people are responding to, what they're clicking on and opening and what they're not, and have a sophisticated marketing system set up that will all run automatically. So from there, once we have our users, and we have a user profile system at the scale of mobile, which can be tens or hundreds of millions of users, we need to be able to pick out the right audience. And you do that with AppBoy's segmentation engine. Now, I've made a couple of segments here really quick, just to show you a little bit about the power of AppBoy segmentation. But you can see here that you actually are able to segment down on a whole plethora of attributes, being able to take any sort of custom instrumentation, as well as the retargeting that I mentioned before, marketing activity, any of their attributes, activity on social networks, location, and the like. So let's take a look at this one real quick. These are my Midwest power users. You can see that I've drawn a location filter around the states in the Midwest, and I've also included filters indicating that they need to have used the app more than 10 times and within the last week. We can also look at things like engaged recent users to see people that have used the application recently. And you can actually look that as I change these, we're actually seeing the statistics update in real time, telling me how many people are in that particular segment. So once I've targeted my user base, now it's time to send messages. And this is the core of the product announcement today. I've made a multivariate campaign in advance, and you can see that this is AppBoy's native in-app message. The first variant that I made is a link bait headline. I really hope this one fails, but increase user engagement and revenue with this one crazy new trick from AppBoy. You can see that I've got 5 other ones. And as I flip through here, I can actually go to the schedule. And this is a really important part of the multivariate testing that AppBoy provides, because it's not just sending out a message and figuring out which message is best. It's actually going to be able to test your marketing automation strategy. When you have a marketing automation campaign set up, it should be sending on a schedule so that you're delivering things to people in the morning or in their local time zone or at their optimal time to receive that message, and it's being delivered on particular days. What we want to be able to do is allow the multivariate test to run with the same schedule that your marketing automation will run with ad infinitum, so that you can remove any of the variables that might interfere with the test results that can be based on things like time zones, the particular day that it's delivered, and make sure that you're actually confident in the results. So then we can move on to look at the targeted users. We'll pick our test group, we'll run the test duration for 10 occurrences, which in this case is 10 days, and then we'll send it off. Now, when it comes time to actually choose a winner, I'm able to go and look at the message success over time across the various variants. I'm able to see the message sends, and you can see this is a test that's already ended. And then when I go to select a winner, I can pick the variation that has the highest open rate, and then I can choose a new schedule to send that on for the rest of the time of the message. And so that's AppBoy's multivariate testing, and that's AppBoy in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Judges. So as a customer, what kind of data am I giving you? How are you accessing those profiles?
So there's a couple different classes of data. Application usage information, we're automatically collecting things like session opens and closes, device information. Location is automatically grabbed if the application has asked for things like location permission. Some of the social information is if you've connected your users to Facebook or Twitter, we'll automatically pull that in and incorporate it. And the rest is instrumented by the application. So if you're incorporating it in with a customer or subscriber database, you're able to pull in all of that subscriber information included on the profile. If people are even doing activity outside of your mobile application, you can load that data into the AppBoy user profile and it all gets combined together. Or if you have people in multiple apps or across different devices, those all can be tied together in the same user profile and targeted within the segmenter.
So there are a number of players in and around the space in your 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds you have left. What's the one piece you see as a clear differentiator as you go and talk to people?
I think that AppBoy's sophistication of targeting and really starting from the user profile has been so important for us from a competitive perspective, because we started out from the very beginning as both an analytics system and a messaging system together. And that's been really key for us to be able to continue to provide more and more functionality and sophistication for people to really implement the marketing strategies that move the needle. It's not enough to just be able to bolt messages on an analytics platform or to be able to kind of look at those numbers. You need everything feeding back into itself so that you can do the retargeting, so that you can do funnels, drip campaigns, and really have that sophisticated level of targeting that AppBoy provides.
Okay. Great. Thank you very much. Next up, we've got Apps Fly.